the death of George Floyd is what led to massive protests around the world. And I was happy to hear that the 3 fired officers were charged and arrested, that the charges against the murderer who had his knee on the throat of George Floyd, his charges were increased. So a judge has set bail at $750K a piece, $750,000 a piece today for the three fired murderers, ex-Minneapolis police officers charged with aiding and abetting in the killing of George Floyd. And ironically, this is just as a memorial service took place for this unarmed black man that was killed. So the officers made their first appearances in court as friends, relatives, and celebrities gathered to memorialize Floyd. Minneapolis Police Department fired them last week alongside Derek Chauvin, who was charged now with second-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter in the May 25th death of George Floyd. So thankfully we had this video, because we did not have these multiple videos, this would not be happening. This would not be happening. Now, defense attorneys for these loser ex-cops, they argued for lower bail. They told court that Chauvin was a training officer, and they're saying that these officers have been on the job for just 3 and 4 days respectively. So you can kind of get an idea as to where they're going with this. 3 and 4 days, and they're gonna try to play the we didn't know any better. We were under his care and guidance, and they're gonna probably try to throw him under the bus, Derek Chauvin. But I don't think we should accept any of that foolishness. All of them are participants. They were willing participants in the murder of an unarmed black man, and they should be dealt with accordingly. Defendants don't normally enter pleas during their first appearance in Minnesota courts, which tend to be brief proceedings. The judge set their next court dates for June 29th. If convicted, Chauvin faces a maximum of 40 years on the murder and 10 years for manslaughter. Now, facing that, this could go so many different ways. Under Minnesota law, aiding and abetting second-degree murder is it's the same as a second-degree murder charge. So the other 3 loser cops could face the same potential penalties if convicted as this loser murderer Chauvin faces if he's convicted. Now, a date for Chauvin's first court appearance has not been set. He was arrested on May 29th, as you remember. The latest criminal complaint against him says his actions were substantial cause factors in Mr. Floyd losing consciousness, constituting substantial bodily harm, and Mr. Floyd's death as well.